Anyway.
Fuck.
So then the other thing that happened to me.
Yeah.
I made a TikTok about this, but I was so TikTok is like dying.
No.
No. You don't think so?
Getting banned on the 19th.
Well, yeah, it's getting banned on the 19th.
Still on your phone. Still on everybody's phone.
It'll still be on your phone. But so I wanted to like download some of my old videos to like re-upload on YouTube and Instagram.
Yeah.
And so I type in Motta 3, and I was going to type in The Promised Neverland to get my like videos of that. Have you ever seen The Promised Neverland?
Yes, I have. I've seen season 1 and season 2.
Don't watch season 2.
It's bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's what I've heard.
But so I was looking at my Promised Neverland videos, type in Motta 3, first thing that comes up.
Controversy.
Motta 3 controversy.
Yeah, what's that about?
Well then, third thing that comes up, Motta 3 is annoying. So
we knew that. We knew the controversy.
Yeah.
That's surprising. People finding you grating. That's not new.
No, my dad.
Yeah.
But
small, weak, needs to be protected.
so I look up Motta 3 controversy to see what it is, and the first thing that shows up is like an AI generated, like it says search highlights with a little TikTok check mark next to it. And it says it's a huge page
Like
of
fucking
text.
200-300 words. Like fucking like 5 paragraphs of text.
Yeah, it's an essay, and the gist is, I'll read the first paragraph and the last, and it goes, Motta 3, also known as Daniel Motta, is a popular TikTok content creator known for his comedy and lip sync style videos. Just not true.
When have you ever lip synced anything?
Just not true. Known for his dancing and racial slurs.
Yeah. Non-conventional use of shoe shine.
The shoe shine dig is crazy.
Yeah.
In recent times, Motta 3 has been involved in a controversy that had sparked discussion and debate among his followers and the TikTok community. The controversy began when Motta 3 posted a video that was perceived as offensive and insensitive by viewers. It never tells me what video
Doesn't tell you what video it is. Doesn't tell you what people got upset about, why people were upset about it. Nothing. Just there was a controversy, and then
it goes on to explain it led to backlash. Many people expressed disappointment and anger, stating that the joke was in poor taste and showed a lack of empathy and understanding. In response to the controversy, Motta 3 issued an apology, stating that he did not intend to offend anyone. He also deleted the video, which is fucked of them to be like, can't find it. Yeah, like, can't find it, so prove he didn't do it.
Yeah.
I deleted the video. However, the apology was met with mixed reactions, with some people accepting it and others feeling it was not sincere enough.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
It literally, but also the funniest part about it is it's just describing online controversy.
Yeah.
It's you posted something, you like people got upset, you apologized, some people accepted it, some people didn't, and then the last message is like, oh, and this should be an example of the power of social media and how like you have to like watch what you say. They basically just used you as a poster child to be like, hey, look at fucking watch what you do on the internet, but it's never applied to you.
Yeah, it goes, in conclusion, the Motta 3 controversy that we all know and love is a reminder that social media can be a powerful tool for spreading messages and influencing people, but it also comes with a responsibility to use that power wisely and with empathy.
Yep.
This is slander. This is
crazy?
literal
What's crazy?
slander.
Because I've been NC Hammer 23 controversy. That doesn't pop up. It could though.
Yeah.
It fucking could though. Like that's the crazy shit.
It's crazy that I'm being used as a social pariah of TikTok by TikTok.
Yep.
So that was wild. Everyone's out to get me. On top of that, our 2 most recent TikToks for Otakus Anonymous is me railing into Sonic 3 and then me railing into Daima. No one likes either of those videos.
Fucking people are people upset about Daima? People are upset about Daima talk?
People were commenting, and I'm not going to talk about Daima a lot because I don't want the smoke, but people were like, No,
one of our ones was talking about how good Creature Commandos is.
Well, before today.
You can tell they only care about fight scenes and not the actual anime. The reason I'm getting all of these bad comments at the top is because you've responded to every single one of them.
I got bitter.
Oh, never mind. Oh, look, Danny's wrong again. 3 out of 10 rage bait. Never mind.
A lot of them are like, remember, this guy hates Sonic and likes Has Been Hotel. Just crazy to me for people to be like, this guy's
Has Been Hotel is good content.
It's good content.
It's great content.
Crazy for people to be like, Danny hates Sonic 3. He has bad opinions.
Yeah.
Just in terms of like film critique.
Yeah.
Sonic 3 is where I gotta be at.
Exactly. That's the height of cinema. Sonic 3 brought Jim Carrey back to content, baby.
I saw one comment I almost flipped out on where they're like, Has-Been Hotel is just cringe humor. Daima is full of shocking twists and like interesting lore.
What,
and I'm like,
them retconning how fucking glins are made?
I know, that's the thing. It's all retcons.
Yeah.
And people are like, this is engaging lore. And like, and I don't care if people like Daima. That's fine.
Yeah.
What really gooses my gizzard is when we are like, yeah, I didn't like it. It wasn't that good. And people like, I don't know. It's such a weird, like, I don't know. The internet's become so attacky.
Yeah.
Where it's not like, oh, I like it. No one's like, I like it because of this. Except that guy, I guess, who I'm railing into, who's like, I like it for the twists and turns, but I don't know what twists means. What twists?
Oh, they found fucking recovery bugs. By the way, there's sensu beans in every realm.
But like, my issue is that comments nowadays are more like, it's like, oh, you're wrong, dumb take, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Instead of, oh, sucks you don't like that, here's what I like about it. You know what I mean?
Actually, I saw Timothy Chalamet do an interview recently where he talked about it, and he's like, content has become as much about the circus as it is about the audience. So the second that you see a video, one of the first things that you do, you open the comments to see on the video, you're like, oh, how do other people feel about this kind of thing? And so because of that, I feel like it's polarized a lot of people in directions of like, oh, like, how dare you talk about like this, that, like that kind of thing. Daima's interesting to me because like, I also don't enjoy it at all. But like, I like one of the comments on that was like, he's disrespecting Akira Toriyama's final.
I saw that,
fans. What? Hey, Akira, well, you know what would have been a better gift to his fans, a better final gift? Finish Super. Like what? Oh, cool. Because it was the last thing Akira Toriyama did, I have to be like, oh, this is the best thing ever created.
I know.
I'll tell you the bad parts of Dragon Ball Z. His best thing.
Yeah, I know. And there's also not, I don't know. I don't feel any of Akira's charm from it. People are like, it's clear these guys haven't watched Dragon Ball. Anyone who says that, I don't think watched Dragon Ball.
First off, you can say that about me. I'm not a Dragon Ball fan.
You haven't seen it?
Yeah. You can't say it about Danny. Danny's a massive Dragon Ball fan.
OG Dragon Ball has so much more charm and cleverness.
Yeah.
And better pacing, the manga, than Daima does. And it's like, anyone who's like, this is clearly like a successor to original Dragon Ball, it's as much of a successor to original Dragon Ball as GT was, in my opinion.
Also, original Dragon Ball is a fucking snore. It's a goddamn snore.
You got to change your expectations to it.
Everybody's like, oh, go back and watch the OG. Go back and watch the 1984 Dragon Ball. You won't get past 12 episodes. I guarantee you.
It's definitely harder to swallow. There's like, I keep seeing clips of it, and it's just like, I don't know, the pacing's better because it's slower.
It's a more authentic story, for sure.
Like Piccolo regrowing his arm has so much build up and intensity to it. Goku and Krillin racing and then Master Roshi cooking them is really fun. There's a lot of like, I just feel the passion in OG Dragon Ball, and that's being a Dragon Ball fan later in life. Like, I watched Z growing up. I watched OG Dragon Ball when I was like 22.
Oh, really? I watched them in order, and I was like, oh my god, when the fuck am I gonna finish this, dude? I was like, I want to get the Dragon, because there was this girl, this really hot girl that I had a crush on. She was a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, and I was like, I gotta know, but I gotta watch the OG first. And I was like 15, I was like, oh my god, it's the worst thing I've ever watched. And this is my thing. This is the thing that exists not only in anime, but also in like, just like in the general world, in a sense where like things from an older time will always like be intrinsically better because of the time that they were created. We need to acknowledge the fact that anime has gotten better. Over the lifespan of anime, it's gotten inherently better. Say what you will about like the creation of the ecchi genre and like the over-sexualization. Like, absolutely, is there less sexualization of minor characters, like family characters, those kinds of things in earlier anime? Absolutely. Yeah. But like, anime as a whole has gotten better from both a pacing perspective, animation perspective, storytelling perspective. Like, the way that we're giving stories to voices and subgenres of people that wouldn't even thought of getting those stories fucking 2, 3, 4 decades ago with Dragon Ball, like, stuff has gotten better. So I feel like a lot of people look at OG Dragon Ball like through these rose-colored glasses where they're like, oh, it was a simpler time, it was a greater time, it was the 80s. Like, and I was like, it was fine. It was so fine.
I mean, there's just more of it now.
Yeah.
Which is also like, there's more and of higher quality, and that's not just talking animation.
Yeah.
Although I'm starting to have a crisis of how hard animation carries after Blue Lock, after Sakamoto days, which we'll talk about.
Yeah.
Because I can't tell.
Yeah.
I can't tell anymore.
I'm kind of two minds about it because I'm also kind of going through this recently where like all anime for a long time kind of looked not the same. There was different art styles, but like from like I'd say 2008 to 2015-ish, there was no like the only like it was like, oh my god, Fate looks crazy.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my god, Fate is the gold standard, but then everything else kind of looked the same. Everything else, and once again, this could be me looking back at these anime, like A, I haven't seen them in a long time, B, rose-colored glasses. But looking back at those anime from that era, I was like, oh, there was like a standard to animation, and like rarely did we dip below it. But also I may not have been as discerning or like wanting for high level of animation because that standard hadn't been set with things like JJK Season 2, with Demon Slayer, with fucking, you know, the final episode of Daima, shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I want to agree. I watched less anime back in the day than I do now.
Same.
But so it's like, yeah, when I think of like, yeah, like Soul Eater's on par with Naruto, which is on par with Madoka Magica, which is on par with
SAO.
Yeah, with Code Geass, like
a fucking irregular Magic School, like all of those, yeah.
So like, yeah, I'd have to watch them again. Literally every 2 weeks, I'm like, I want to rewatch Naruto because I keep thinking about Naruto and like for reasons that you know. But like,
is it me or is it fucking our group page?
It's the musical.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that as well.
But like, yeah, it's just like I don't know. The more I think about Naruto, because I keep coming up with this, like people keep asking me, obviously, like, what's your favorite show? And I keep saying Madoka Magica. And Beastars, kind of.
Yeah.
But, like, Naruto's so fucking good. It's just so good.
Like, the Land of Waves arc is... Everyone's like, oh, the big three anime dropped today, like, which would actually, like, make it? Like, which would actually, like, get a long run? And the only answer is Naruto.
I think so, too.
Bleach's first 12 episodes aren't bad. It goes... First 12 episodes goes Naruto, Bleach, One Piece.
I'll really be able to answer this when the One Piece comes out.
Yeah.
Because then, even though obviously it'll do well, but like that will be a great example of like, okay, it's coming out now. This is what it would look like. With everything else, we can only speculate. Yeah. Like Naruto has a slow beginning, but we could be like, oh, well, you know, they'd condense it. It'd be fun. Like, but we don't know how, like, the One Piece will give us like a literal thing to look at.
The thing is though, with the beginning, with the first, like you can see the pacing on like an arc by arc basis for One Piece, and the best pacing is that first. I think it's like whatever it is,
Logetown
or something like that. It's like 2.5 chapters per episode. So like the first couple of episodes of One Piece will only look better. They won't be better paced, most likely.
I guess so. Naruto's pacing isn't. I don't know how many episodes like. I remember the plot beats. I don't know how drawn out they are, but the pacing's not bad because you get like the bell test, you get fucking the little written exam is really fun. When's Zabuza? That's before all that.
He gets introduced like in episode 9.
Zabuza's cool.
Yeah,
holding the kunai in his mouth.
Yep.
Naruto pulls the thing out of his hand.
Yeah, that's episode like 8. Like that's like episode 7 or something. Like Land of Waves arc is like pretty immediate. Yeah. Actually, the written exam thing you're talking about isn't until the Chunin exam. That's like episode 30.
Man, I don't know if Naruto gets when's Orochimaru show up and gets his arms taken.
Like 50s.
God.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I really don't think Naruto kicks into gear until the Chunin exams.
Like, that battle kicks into gear like episode 13, 14.
That's a good battle.
Yeah.
That's really good. I don't know if that's like, if that would propel Naruto to like Jujutsu Kaisen Chainsaw Man levels.
It would, for sure.
If it came out just today, you know?
The way I think about it is like Haku and Zabuza, when Naruto came out, is the equivalent of Dandadan's 7th episode. So like it's like, oh, Zabuza like crying over Haku's death, like Naruto teaching like Zabuza like the lesson of like Haku cared about you, why didn't you care about him kind of thing. Like that would be that moment, like that. It's a hook. It's Naruto's hook. It's why it was propelled into the future. It's one of Kishimoto's greatest, like it's one of his greatest writing feats, and what's Naruto is built on at its core. And so that is absolutely, I think, why it would like hook into audiences really well. For Bleach, it's kind of different, right? Because it's like the first real story beat is kind of like Rukia gets. There's no like emotional payoff until the end of the Soul Society arc. Where, like Rukia gets kidnapped, and now like Ichigo has to go save her. So the emotional payoff is like 30, 40 episodes in.
I'm reading Bleach right now.
Yeah. The manga's awesome.
It is pretty awesome. I like the fights so far are pretty like here are my issues with Bleach so far. Ichigo's very Mary Sue.
Yep.
Like
Ichigo's the least compelling out of all three of the big three's MCs.
I like him as a guy.
I like him as a guy as well.
I like that.
all of them as
I like
guys.
that he's older than the other MCs, and he's just like,
And he looks it too.
Yeah, he looks it. The comedy's pretty funny.
Man, is Bleach the funniest out of the big three? I would say
Naruto's
so.
not that funny.
Naruto's not that funny. It's funny in a Japanese way.
One Piece is pretty funny in the manga. I don't know how it translates to the anime. There's like
It's a toss up between Bleach and One Piece for humor.
I'll always giggle at a broken Usopp nose, you know?
Yeah.
But
Him just
like,
getting just electrocuted to death.
Yeah.
Like, ha ha, get him.
but like, yeah, Bleach is really funny in a more like modernized way.
Yeah.
It's from like 2001, but like, you know, it's more like teens with cell phone humor. Rukia's really funny. I like her.
Ironically, I think Tite Kubo, out of Kishimoto, Oda, and him, is the most talented mangaka.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
How?
I think Bleach as a manga is better than One Piece and Naruto.
Can we get that as a TikTok? Yeah. It's all me hating Sonic. I swear to God, if our Daima rant from today, I came on this stupid show being like, I'm not going to talk about Daima today. I'm just going to bring it up.
$1,000 4 days ago, okay? I pay you to be here.
I know I get paid to be. That's also just so people know, we don't get paid $8,000 an episode.
No, it was like 3 months pay.
I have Nick
Yeah.
wait months before giving me a lump sum, so it feels better to get paid. Fucking, I was like, I'm not talking about Daima. I'm gonna get railed into again. Then you got me talking about Daima.
I got clickbait. Baby.
Now here you are.
The editors don't listen to this. They're clicking through. They just type in when they download the episode to say D Motta 3 controversy. Boom, clip. Got 'em.
Take it out. That's so interesting. But yeah, I
think Bleach is the worst anime.
I don't think
of the big three, but it's got the best manga.
Bleach has such a slow start because it's just him doing like Monster of the Week stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think
The
Naruto.
whole Hollow arc that leads up to Rukia getting kidnapped. Like I said, this is why I said like if Bleach started today, it wouldn't do well. Like Naruto has the best beginning. I'd say Bleach has the second best. One Piece has the worst.
I think One Piece has a better one because it's so weird.
It doesn't get good until Arlong Park. Fucking Usopp's backstory
Not true.
is awful.
Not true.
It's so boring.
Usopp's is boring.
Yep.
Sanji's is great.
Okay, Baratier, fair.
Sanji's is really good. I like it more than Arlong Park.
Really?
Yeah, because it's some cool, like, real-ass pirate shit. Arlong Park is, like, some Yakuza stuff.
Yes.
Baratier has the bit where he, like, punches through the spikes.
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
I love Zeph breaking off his leg and eating it.
Yep.
And I love, like, Sanji has this great panel. I bring it up all the time. I gotta find it again. But it's got that great panel where he's smoking and he's like, thanks for coming back, so and such. Never let me see you again. That's cool. Yeah. I love Zoro crying.
Oh, yeah, like his childhood friend who ended up bringing the fucking armor guy. Yeah, I remember that.
Armor guy.
Sanji's the reason.
Oh, yes,
the person
yeah,
who says
Sanji.
that too. Yeah.
Yeah, the Sanji bit. Zoro has that great bit after Mihawk beats him where he's like, he says something like, Luffy, do you care if I win or lose or something? And then he cries and he's like, then I'll win for you.
He's like, this is the last time I'll ever lose. And then he's like, oh, the shame of a warrior's scars on their back.
Yeah.
So he gets cut down the middle. Yeah.
Dude, Baratier.
But that's like 30 episodes in.
Yeah, but I'm just sick of people being like, One Piece doesn't get good until Alabasta. One Piece is so
crazy.
good in Arlong. Baratier.
Baratier and Nami's backstory, Arlong Park, are very, very good. Now, Whiskey Peak, terrible.
Whiskey Peak's bad.
Yeah.
The misnumber people.
Yeah.
All bad.
It introduces Robin and Bon Clay, but that's about it.
Yeah, the Giants. There's some bad stuff.
The
there's
first
some
time they
boring
interact
shit.
with it, like meeting Dougie or Broggy or whatever their names are, Doggy and Broggy or whatever their names are, is important only because it just now paid off in the manga.
I don't care.
Yeah, like it is like that is only.
Yeah.
It's not good, but it's important 1,000 chapters later.
But I think One Piece has a better chance if it came out today and it wasn't popular. It could get popular more than Bleach because the world's so weird that's at least engaging about it.
Yeah.
And it's a turnoff for some people.
I know though, because like here's the thing: the weirdest anime we've gotten in years is Sabuki Bisco, right?
No.
Yeah,
Dandadan.
Dandadan is not nearly as weird as Sabuki Bisco.
It's just crabs. It's just Trigun with crabs.
That is a weirdly succinct analysis. That it is. It's Trigun adjacent. It's Trigun with like a biohazardous weapon.
Beastars is weirder.
That's fair. I forgot about the scrunching and punching. I forgot a wolf fucks a bunny. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's that. There is that. There's a lot of weird anime though. But like weird anime don't always like catch on.
Yeah.
My dear friend Nokotan. Like, I mean, actually did pretty well considering what it was. But like, I guess like weirdness factor. Like people are looking for originality.
Sabuki Bisco is not a shonen. Also, like,
yeah.
One Piece has that like shonen charm to it.